Oh my god, guys, the juice just does not end. Listen, I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm absolutely exhausted, but my day has been fantastic. You'll never guess what just happened, guys. Miro, the legend, once revered as the best Winston in the entire world, OGN Apex back-to-back champion, Overwatch World Cup 2016 champion, has just been dropped from Seoul Dynasty. This is absolutely historic, guys. It is literally the end of an era. For those of you guys who haven't followed Overwatch eSports since the very beginning or prior to Overwatch League, it's unfortunate because you were never able to witness the greatness of Miro. Going all the way back to the Overwatch World Cup 2016, when hardly anybody in the West knew who he was, he outshined all the main tanks at that competition, thriving off of his aggressive and incredible Winston plays. And at the time, guys, Winston wasn't even considered a good hero. Not a lot of people played him. He wasn't a main tank that was just played all the time like he is now. Is more so just a lot of Reinhardt. Miro came out and he looked like an absolute god. I can go on and tell you guys the story of Miro and how he is going to be a legend. Not only might this be the end of Miro, but it also is the end of the Lunatic High era. Some could say that the Lunatic High era was already over, but I disagree. When most of their core joined Seoul Dynasty, it still existed within. You heard Fisher talk about it on his stream the entire time when he signed up with Seoul Dynasty. He looked at them in Season 1 as Lunatic High. But I think now with Fisher in there on the team and Miro out, it is no longer Lunatic High, guys. It is Seoul Dynasty. It is dead, guys. The era is over. Miro has been dropped from Seoul Dynasty, and it's not just Miro. Wekeed and Gido have also been dropped. I hope you guys enjoyed this little history lesson. I'll probably do a lot more history within this video, but before that, be sure, pause the video right now, guys. If you can't get enough of the absolute juice, go smash that like button, guys. I want to see the most likes on this video than I've ever had before. Don't just do it for me and the daily juice that I provide you guys with. Do it for Miro. Hit that like button. Also, if you want to stay updated on all Overwatch League news, updates, whenever a player gets released, picked up to a team, anything related to the Overwatch League or Overwatch World Cup, this is your channel. Subscribe right now, turn post notifications on, and you'll never miss a video. And now, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and hop into this. So, posted by Seoul Dynasty on Twitter today, they said this: "We at Seoul Dynasty would like to thank Miro, Gido, and Wekeed for their services during the season. We wish them the best in their futures. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Thank you to our fans for your continued support." And that's it, guys. We say goodbye to 3 of the Seoul Dynasty players from Season 1, but more importantly, we are going to continue the talk about Miro. We'll get to Gido, we'll get to Wekeed, but this is Miro's moment. He is a legend in the scene. He is that main tank that everybody wanted to be. Literally, my teammate, iRemix, when I was on Congarna, all he ever talked about was how he was going to be better than Miro one day, and how he wanted to be just like him, how he copied his sensitivity, how he copied his resolution, how he got the same mouse that he had, the same mouse pad, he was using the same setup. All the main tanks in Overwatch looked up to Miro. They wanted to be him. He was the best main tank in the entire world at one point, and will go down as one of the most dominant main tanks at his time in Overwatch history. The best in the world right now once looked up to him, guys. I'm talking about Gesture, Fate, Mano, Muma. Before all these guys were great, they wanted to be as good as Miro. They copied his playstyle, and because they copied him and put the hours in and worked very hard, they got very good as well, and here they are now, because of Miro. Let's just go ahead and play some clips real quick to show how great Miro once was.
계속 줄게. 겐진이.
로봇짤 로봇짤.
아, 나 물렸다. 포커싱 거점 이제 먹어야 돼요.
거점 루슈.
거점에 윈선.
우선 필. 자. 루슈 한 필. 루슈 한 필.
Absolutely incredible, right? One of the best Winston plays you've probably ever seen. And this was before we were used to seeing incredible Winston plays. Before Gesture, before Fisher, before Mano. This is over a year and a half ago, guys. Early 2017. And if you think that was great, go ahead and take a look at this one, where he did the exact same thing in a professional match against some of the best players in the entire world.
Used by Zumba, getting a little bit low now. Devik coming back in with the Pharah. Zumba goes down fairly soon, but there's a primal rage for Miro. You got to get get away from that monkey. Wow, 2 mid-air hits, 3 mid-air hits. See ya. Oh,
He gets
he's back. You got that cooldown, man. I will never question a decision made by Miro on
That
Winston.
was so sick.
What a pro.
I can't believe he knew exactly how far out he could go and punch that mid-air mercy to get back on the map. Constantly amazing. And you know what's so sad, though? Every time I see Miro do this, I'm like, I'm going to play Winston. And then I just die instantly.
I know, right?
Every time.
Yeah.
You hear Monte Cristo, you hear Doa talking about how great that was. It's because it was great. And this is why this moment is so crazy. We're literally losing a legend. And I wouldn't be acting like this if I thought, oh, he's just going to join another Overwatch League team. He'll be fine. He'll continue his legacy, maybe even be a championship contender depending on who he joins. I was not impressed with Miro at all during Season 1. I've talked about it throughout the entire season, maybe 6, 7, 8, even 10 times in multiple videos saying Miro he hasn't been impressing. He is the reason Seoul Dynasty is failing so far this season. If he can't step it up and play like he used to on Lunatic, I don't think Seoul Dynasty is going to go far. And then they subbed him out for Jaehong, put him on main tank, and that was just a high alert that it was probably near the end of his career. And then obviously they signed Fisher a little over a week ago, and that was it, guys. We knew Miro was going to take a step back. I thought maybe he would assume a coaching role with Lunatic Seoul Dynasty, because he was with those players and those coaches for so damn long. He would want to stay with the team. He would want to help coach them to a championship. But instead, it seems like either Seoul Dynasty wants to get rid of him, or he maybe wants to pursue playing with another team. But I don't think that's the right option for him. From what we've seen in Season 1, as I already said, was lackluster. It was poor. He didn't even show signs of life, in my opinion. It wasn't good. It's sad that it's come to this, but it makes me realize that nothing lasts forever. There are going to be players right now that are absolutely insane, best in the world. Look at Prophet, for example. In my opinion, I think he is the GOAT 100%. But what happens in 3 years if he's not as good? He's going to have to retire. Somebody younger, somebody faster, smarter, quicker, someone that knows how to adapt to circumstances will end up overcoming Prophet. Who knows? Maybe that'll even happen this year. So as fans and viewers of the Overwatch League, we cannot take any of these players for granted. The hard work, the sweat, the tears, the blood that they put into this game to be as good as they are is incredible. And one day will come for every single player, just like in regular sports, just like for anybody in life. That day will come where you're no longer able to do what you do at that high level. So take it in, guys. Take it in. I want everybody to go down to the comments right now. Type in rest in peace, Miro. It's the end of an era. At least say rest in peace, Lunatic. Maybe I'm taking this a little too far. You guys let me know as well down in the comments. Maybe there is a chance Miro can come back. Maybe a fire will be lighted underneath him and he can bring back the play that he used to have in 2017 and 2016. That would be incredible, and I hope for nothing more. I just don't see it happening after that Season 1 performance, after Lunatic dropping him. I don't see it. So that's pretty much it for Miro, guys. It could be the end of his career. Maybe he'll move down to academy. Maybe he'll coach somebody. Maybe he'll make it onto a team. But I just don't see that level of play that he used to have coming back. But please, the Overwatch gods, if you're out there, let it happen. Please let it happen. And that's it. Let's go to move on now and talk a little bit about Gido and Wekeed. First off, Gido. So he also was a part of Lunatic. He did win a championship with them. Not back-to-back. He did come in during Season 3 of Apex. That's where they won the second championship. He took over the spot of Who Are You, who at the time was being toxic, I guess, and he just got subbed out. And Gido played DPS. He was a really good tracer. He took over the duties from Who Are You, and he definitely didn't slack. And then moving into the Overwatch League, I feel like Gido kind of got a raw end of the deal and just didn't get a chance to play DPS anymore. Wekeed, Munchkin, Bunny, and Fleta were all the DPS players for Seoul Dynasty. There was no longer any room for him, and Gido was swapped over to Zenyatta and would relieve Jaehong sometimes, which honestly I still don't understand. Looking back at the regular season, I have no idea what the Seoul Dynasty coaches were thinking sometimes. Like, why on God's earth would you want to sub out Jaehong for Gido on flex support and then sub out Miro for Jaehong on main tank? Like, what is going on? No wonder why they failed. So Gido, kind of an unfair, crappy situation for him during Season 1. I definitely do believe Gido will get trials, hopefully as DPS, as he's shown he was a great tracer during Apex Season 3, and I believe with given time he will definitely come back to form. farm, if he's even lost it. I'm not even sure. We never seen him play DPS. He's probably still really good at it. So I don't think Gido has much to worry about. He'll get his chances, and if he's still good, he'll prove himself and he'll make it back into the league. Now moving on to the next player, we have Wekeed. Now Wekeed, I was really high on him going into the Overwatch League. He played for LW Red in Apex Season 4 and Season 3. He was very solid and very flexible. He could play the projectiles, he could play the hit scans, and specifically he shined on Tracer and Doomfist. Going into Season 1 of the Overwatch League, he didn't get as much start time as I would have liked. Munchkin and Bunny, at least for the first half of the season, were in there a lot more than him. He did get some time on like Junkrat and Genji here and there, but it's like everybody on the team kind of covered his roles, so there wasn't much chance for him to play, and when he did, he didn't look too great. I do feel like he's in the same position as Gido though. He will receive trials, and if he is still good, he will prove himself and he'll make it back into the league, which is definitely what I expect. So yeah, Wekeed and Gido are some solid free agents. I expect them to end up on Overwatch League teams, whether it's subs or starters going into Season 2, and for Miro, I just feel like this is it for him, guys. He missed his opportunity in Season 1. He really blew it. Hopefully somebody out there is willing to give him a chance just because of who he is. And maybe, just maybe, he will be able to prove himself. That's what I'm hoping for, guys. And real quick, just to talk about Seoul Dynasty, they're going to be looking for some DPS players now. They do have Fleta and they have Munchkin left. That's 2. They did say that they wanted to possibly get Addo, and I was saying that they could trade him and Wekeed. So now that they got rid of Wekeed and Addo's on the market, maybe they'll go out and try to get Addo, who I think is definitely a star and could be one of the best players in the league if put on a good team. Other than that, guys, there's not too many Korean free agents just yet who were in the league. They'll definitely be looking at contenders, and we'll just have to see who gets dropped. But that's going to be it, guys. Seoul Dynasty, they dropped 3 players. Insane. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these droppings. Do you think Seoul Dynasty made the right moves? Are you going to miss Miro if this is the end of him? What about Wekeed and Gido? Do you think they're done? Will they join teams? And that's the video, guys. Seoul Dynasty dropping 3. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like. And again, I can't stress this enough, guys. If you want to stay updated 24/7 on all Overwatch League news, trades, updates, droppings, releases, signings, whatever it is, you will find daily Overwatch League coverage on my channel. So subscribe with notifications on, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I really do appreciate all the support lately, and that's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys later tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? Peace.